5,000 yan. No? They cannot realign the car unless you replace this. Automatic yan, ito. Yan. Itong mahawak sa gulong. Pag nasa gulong dito, sa loob ng gulong, ito yon. Lower sa upper. We call this ball joint. Ball joint. Yan. Dapat mahigpit na mahigpit ito. Tulad ito, maluwag yan. No? Pag nalubog yan, pag nalubog, tak. Yan. Kaya pag nagkotse sa bahay, pag nalulubak, lumalagot ito yun. O kaya nagbibigil siya. Gano'n. Pag tumatakbo yung kotse, nabulot ito, babagsak ang gulong, tatawag ang kotse. Kailangan mahigpit na mahigpit ito. Halos hindi mo galaw sa kamay ito. Tulad yan, no? Yan. Delikroso na ito, kaya nga nandito na ito. Sira na yan. This costs around 500 pesos each. Lower, upper, left side, right side. 4 pieces yan. Times 500, 2,000 pesos. So 5,000 ang tires, 2,000 ball joint. Okay. After replacing the ball joint, they cannot realign that car unless you replace this. Yan. Itong nakakonect mula sa gulong papunta sa manubela. We call this tie rod end. Tie rod end. Yan. Ito dapat mahigpit na mahigpit ito. Pag maluwag yan, nagwibigay yan. Pag nabulot ito, yung nawala ka ng giya, na-disconnect ang manubela sa gulong, ito yun. Tie rod end. Outer tie rod end, inner tie rod end, left side, right side. So, 4 pieces yan. Time is 500 each, 2,000 pesos yan. So, yan ang magagastos mo before they can realign that vehicle. How much is the alignment fee? 200 pesos lang yan. But if alignment is not enough, sobrang bangga ng kotse niya, so they have to dismantle the suspension, pupukpukin nila yan, painitan nila, welding nila, camber caster yun, toe in, toe out. The labor for that is 1,500 pesos. Madalas mangyari sa gulong ng kotse yan. Kaya nga yumayaman yung mga Supra Motors, camber specialist, alignment center, this is their job. Isang banggalan yan na disalign na yan. If you don't realign that immediately, maubos lahat ang gulong. Every 2 weeks wala yung gulong mo. Kalbo. Kasi hindi. Kaya importante yan. By just looking at the front tires, the wear and tear, it shows whether the car is being driven by a good driver or by a reckless driver. So you treat your tires in your vehicle as mga parang sapatos nyo. Tignan mo. Pagpiki ka, sa loob ang gasgas. Pag bow-legged ka, sa labas ang gasgas ng sapatos mo. Bakit? Out of alignment ka. Factory defect ka. At isang kotse, may alignment center. Ikaw wala, kailangan mag-double job ka. Malakas ka sa sapatos, sigurado. And that is true. Sa magkakapatid niya mga malakas sa sapatos, parang pagdakan. Every 2 months, wala yung sapatos niya. Kukunin niya lahat ng sapatos mo, lahat. Naubos niya. Ikaw ang ingat-ingat mo sa sapatos. Bakit? Kasi bali ang sapatos mo. So, pag naglalakad ka, hawak mo ang sapatos mo. Halos hindi sumasahit sa lupa yan. Nakachinelas ka palagi, talagang maingat ka sa gamit mo. Lumalabas ang maingat ang tao sa gamit niya. So sa gulong malalaman mo yan. Now, if you are buying a luxury vehicle, mga Pajero, Montero, Expedition, they can hide the problem from your view. How? I-rotate nila ang tires. Before they advertise that vehicle, yung gulong sa likod ilalagay nila sa harap. Yung gulong sa harap ilalagay nila sa likod. Because normally, the tires at the back, they have even wear and tear. Kasi gulong sa likod, steady takbo niyan eh. They are not moving sideways. So pag tinignan mo yung gulong sa harap, pantay ang gasgas, tignan mo yung gulong sa likod. Kalahati kalbo, kalahati hindi. Legal inulog mo. Kapag yung gulong ito nasa likod eh. Lilipat mo lang eh. Renotate mo lang yan eh. Yan. Alam mo, wala sa alignment ang kotse mo. Para ma-align ko yan, tapos ako ng gulong. Ganito ba? Yung bolcho, ganito. Yan. Para alam mo. Para alam niya na malaking sira ang kotse niya. Ang dami-daming sira ng kotse mo. bago ako matapos yan, libre na lang yan. Libre na lang. Sa kwenta ko, 30,000 na yung magagastos ko eh. And you are only asking for 80,000. Masyadong yan. Makikita mo if it's worth 80,000 or not. 80,000 nga. But you spend 300,000 to put it on the original. Why bother to buy the cheaper one? But if you have 380,000, bumili ka ng mas late model. Okay? Satisfied? Now, if you are buying a Corolla, square yan, kontrado yan, silipan mo yan. From end to end, silipin mo yan. Ang kotse, remember this, dapat, pag sinilip mo yan, from end to end, parang ginuwitan ng lapis yan. Pag nag-wave yan, gumaganyan, nag-wave ang pintura, that low and high portion na bangga na yan. Ito hindi pa nabangga, parang kasi factory stamp yan eh. Ang coaching hindi pa nabangga, diretso-diretso yan. Pag kinatok mo yan, ting! Lata ang sound niya. Ting! Lata yan. Ito, pag nag-wave yan, nabangga na sa side yan. Pinupok nila, minasilya, tapos pinintahan, minasilya. Kaya ang kapal na niya. Kaya pag kinatok mo, solid ang sound niya. Solid. It is not just the paint. Kasi ang kotse pagbago, there is no in between the metal and the paint. Kasi ang mga kotse, kinukok ang paint niyan eh. Kinukok. There is no masilya in between. It is just the metal and the paint. Pero pag napukpok na yan, siyempre mamasilya nila para pumantay yan. Liliyahin nila, mamasilya, liliyahin, ipapati nila. So kumakapal yan. Kaya nag-wave na yan. Kahit anong galing ng pintor, mag-wave yan. Kaya subukan nyo, when you go home, lahat ng coaching nakaparada sa gilid, silipin mo. Maganda yung coaching ito. Pag bago, pag hindi pa nabangga, makikita mo, diretso-diretso yan, factory stamp. Pero pag umaalon-alon yan, nag-wave, ibig nabangga na sa gilid ang coaching mo. Okay? Satisfied. Lahat ng sulok, itiin mo. Itiin ganyan. Lahat. A good car will bounce anytime you like. Parang kutsyon. Halimbawa, diniin mo. Babungaba. Hindi na bumalik. May problema. Ano problema? Yung coil spring, matigas, o kaya shock absorber. Papalitan mo yan. Pag hindi mo pinalitan yan, pag nalulubak ka, parang bumagsak ang pato. Lahat ng katawan mo, ang sakit-sakit. Yan. Kaya nga, pag pumunta ka ng Baguio, pag nakasakay ka ng passenger jeep, pagdating mo sa Baguio, lamog ang katawan mo. Kasi mga jeep ang suspension nila. Ang tigas. Pag ang kotse, ang gandang bumagsak, parang kotse niya. Halimbawa naman, diniin mo, nag-bounce. Ang tagal-tagal niyang gumaganyan. Kaya pang hawakan, parang tumigil yan. The problem is the opposite. Weak coil spring, weak shock absorber. Papalitan mo yan. Pag hindi mo pinalitan yan, pag magdadrive kayo, maghapong kayo ng makina. Yan, para kayo yan. Nakakahilo yan. What's the cause of that? Number one, overloading. Kaya do not overload the capacity of your vehicle. Lalo na pag nag-bookshi na ka. Remember, as I mentioned earlier, the seating capacity of your vehicle is only 5, including the driver. But coming from the office, lalo pag during rainy season, lahat ng ka-opisina mo nakikisiksikan. 10 kayo sa loob ng kotse. Meron pa tosino sa likod, may bigas pa. Kaya, siyempre na-overload yun. Alam mo pagka nito sa kasa? 7,500 each. Ang bawat isa. Dalawa harap, 15. Dalawa sa likod, 30 na. Imagine, ang mahal-mahal niya. Kaya nga, pumunta kayo sa Banawe sa mga bangketa, may nakikita kayo nakatayong kaya binibenta nila. Second hand, 500 pesos lang. But there is no guarantee. Mga coil spring yan, shock absorber. Importante kasi yung nag-absorb ng shock ng kotse, na suspension yun. Satisfied? You check the whole body. Kung mga scratches siya, pabayaan mo lang yan. Madali namang i-repaint siya. So that is how you check the car from the outside. Ngayon, how to check the car now inside. The first thing you check is the steering wheel. From the outside, hawakan mo manubela. Tapos igaganon mo. Dapat konting galaw lang ng manubela, gumagalaw ang gulong. Yan. Ngayon, kung ginaganyan mo ng manubela, hindi pa gumagalaw ang gulong. Pinag-aralan natin last meeting yan. Excessive steering play. To repair that, it will cost you from 10,000 to 15,000 pesos. Satisfied. You ask the seller, pag-start ka unin yung makina. Start. Tapos, when you can press the gas and pedal and hold it for 1 minute. You, the owner, you go at the back of the car. You check the smoke coming out from the tailpipe. Yung usok. The moment there is an excessive emission of smoke coming from the tailpipe and the color is black or white, that's a good sign that the engine is defective. Lost compression, defective engine, it needs overhauling. Kaya pag ang kotse sobrang usok niya, sira ang makina niya. Dapat ang kotse, observe a brand new car. You start the car any time of the day, start. On the initial start, on the first start, you look behind that vehicle. You can see a minimal amount of smoke coming from the tailpipe. But only on the first start, and it should be minimal. After restarting the engine, you ask your friend to drive that car for you, and you, the owner, while the car is being driven around, you observe the smoke coming out from the tailpipe. Dapat wala kang nakikita usok. Kaya may mga kotse, pag walang usok, maganda yung kotse niya. And that is expected, considering it's a brand new car. But after 2 years, 3 years, 4 years na yung kotse mo, it is not a brand new car anymore. It's already 4-year-old. While driving along the highway, you glance at your back view mirror to check the vehicles behind. You don't see the vehicles behind anymore. Sobrang usok, and the color is black or white. Lost compression niya. Defective engine. It needs overhauling. Bawal dyan. Ang MMDA huli ganyan is smoke belching. You have no right to pollute the environment. And the only way to remove that smoke is to overhaul the engine. You spend a few thousand pesos just to remove that smoke. And to remove that, you have to dismantle the engine piece by piece. Maluwag na ang piston ring niya. Magpapalit ka. I-overhaul mo yan. It will cost you maybe from 10 to 20,000 pesos nowadays just to overhaul the engine. Kaya nga ang gusto ngayon, if you spend 20,000 for overhauling, hindi na nag-overhaul. Bibili na lang ng surplus engine sa Banawe. For the same amount, 20,000, you can buy another surplus engine. Isasalpak mo na lang yan. While the car is being overhauled, at least you have another engine. Satisfied? I-road test ko, kamo. Okay, start. Clutch down. You hold the clutch for several minutes. Wait for any sound. If there is no sound, release the clutch. Clutch down again. Hold it for 1 minute, or 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Now, if after pressing the clutch all the way down, and you can hear humming sound coming from the clutch pedal, tanggalin mo, wala, clutch down. If every time you press the clutch pedal, and you can hear a humming sound, may umuugong. Kahit sa bahay nyo, if you press your clutch down like that, and then may umuugong, the release bearing of that clutch is defective. It is just a minor part, but that is an additional expense. Release bearing. Kailangan palitan mo. To replace that, maybe it will cost you 2,000 pesos, including the labor cost. Okay. Clutch down first gear. Apply gas lightly but steady. You release the clutch slowly, slowly like that. Remember, even your car at home, on the first gear, you release the clutch slowly. The car is supposed to run slowly and smoothly without any dragging motion, without any shaking motion. Now, if after applying the gas, and then you release the clutch slowly, while running slowly, the whole body is shaking like that, nanginginig. Something is wrong. Basta nanginginig ang release, pag-release mo ng clutch, may differentiate ito. Yeah. What do you call this? Ito ang tinatawag natin clutch lining. If you are always riding the clutch, ito nasusunog. Clutch lining. But if it's dragging, the metal is defective ito. Baluwag na yung mga spring niya. The whole part, we call it clutch disc. Clutch disc. Basta nagdadrag ito, yan, magpapalit ka nito. It costs 2,500 pesos to replace this. clutch disc. Ngayon, when you test drive this car, do not drive like you own the car. You drive like a hell driver. Paliparin mo, boom! Segunda, biglang release ang clutch. Boom! Tirisera, biglang release yan. Bigla. Ganyan lang. Ilalagay ka ng mayari. Ang ginagawa mo sa kotse mo. Binibili mo yun o sinisira. You are now testing the gear of the transmission. Remember, kahit anong luma ng kotse, while running on the first gear, clutch down, no gas. Second, biglang release ang clutch. The gear is supposed to stick on the second gear. While running on the second gear, palipan mo, clutch down, no gas. Third gear, biglang release ang clutch. Kahit anong biglang release, it's supposed to stick on the third gear. Now, if after shifting on the third gear, you release the clutch, suddenly, bumalik sa neutral ang gear. Kumakalas siya. May problema. Ulitin mo. More gas, third gear. Biglang release ang clutch, bumalik sa neutral. So what you do, you stop the car. Shut off the engine. Get down from the car. Uwi ka na. Sira ang transmission niya. Kumakalas. Mahal yan. Sa Toyota, to replace that, it will cost you 10,000 pesos. Hindi mo na i-overall yan eh. Bibili ka surplus, 10,000. Pag Volkswagen, there is no surplus transmission for Volkswagen. Even 30,000 will not be enough to remove the problem. Pag ang kotse, Mercedes-Benz, even 100,000 will not be enough to overhaul the transmission of the Mercedes-Benz. Kumakalas siya. Bakit kumakalas yun? The whole transmission is defective. Ang number one problem na, yung synchronizer. Kaya remember, when you become a car owner, the gear is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reverse. When you shift the gear, always follow the letter each time. Do not make shortcut. Neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Yan. Hindi pwedeng neutral. 1, 2. Hindi pwede. Saka always press the clutch all the way down. When you shift the gear, clutch all the way down, no gas, second. Now, if you only press it halfway, masisira ang transmission yan, mahal yan. Basta tumutunog, huwag mong pinupwersa. It's either the clutch that press all the way down, or the clutch lining is burned, or it is not properly adjusted. Basta tumutunog ang gear mo, naka-clutch all the way down ka na, something is wrong. Sira ang lining na. Kailangan palitan mo. If you keep on driving that, you get the cracking sound. Ultimately, you destroy the transmission, costing thousands of pesos. Satisfied? Ngayon, dahil bago lahat ang bulok, you are not sure whether the car is out of alignment or not. To determine that, it's so easy. How? You drive the car along the highway. You run at least 60, 80, 100 kilometers per hour. While running straight, bitawan mo manubela. Dito mo malalaman kung wala sa alignment ng kotse. Bitawan mo manubela. Kung pagkabita mo, lumiko siya. Bila! Out of alignment siya. Kahit na bagong gulong niya, the problem is still there. Kahit na yung kotse niyo sa bahay, observe. You drive your car on a flat cemented road. While running straight, bitawan mo manubela. A good car keeps on running straight. It takes around 2 to 3 pulls of the Viralco before the car will slightly swerve to the left or to the right, depending upon the wear and tear of the road. Mahusay na alignment ang niya. Pero kung pagkabitan mo, lumiko na, the car is out of alignment. Although the front tires are brand new, the problem is still there. Kaya nga, pag ang kotse niyo sa bahay, lumiliko, immediately, paggawa mo na kagad sa alignment center, it costs only 200 pesos to realign that. But if you delay that for several weeks, mauubos lahat ang gulong mo. Makakalbo lahat because the car is out of alignment. Okay? Satisfied? Stop the car. Brake. You have to pump the brake several times bago tumigil yan. The braking system is defective. You budget 3,000 pesos to overhaul the braking system. Okay? Satisfied? Stop the car. Remove the seat cover. Remove the seat cover. Remember, pag ang kotse lumang-luma at ina-advertise nila at bagong seat cover, duda ka. Butas ang upuan niyan. Butas. Pag butas ang upholstery, driver side, deduct 2,000 pesos. Right side, 2,000 pesos. Back seat, 4,000 pesos. o reupholstery yan. Reupholstery mahal. Kaya ngayon, mga tao, hindi na sila nagpapa-reupholstery. Pagpunta sa upuan, pumunta ka sa Balangin, dapat second hand upuan doon. Bibili kang dalawa, kung isang 3,000 lang, 1,500 ang isa. O, maganda daw. Surplus from Japan. Iba-ibang nga lang kulay. Yan. Iba-iba. Iba na ibang kulay. Lagyan mo na seat cover para pantay kulay nila. Saka ibang mechanism nila. Kasi made in Japan, right hand drive doon, left hand drive, baliktad ang mga kanya. Dapat dito eh. Dito sila, iba-ibang mechanism nila. Kasi nga, imported sila. Now, satisfied. You remove the floor matting. Remove the carpet. Be sure the flooring is all original. How do you know if the floor matting is original? Dapat ang floor, pag tinanggal yung floor matting, yung carpet, dapat you don't see direct metal. It's supposed to be asphalted. Parang factory asphalt yan. Pero kung puro welding yan, nagdududa ka. Sobrang lamog ang coach niya. Masyadong maraming sira. Satisfied. The problem now is the engine. You just check the body. But about the engine, nowadays, it's so easy to do that. If you are really interested and determined to buy that car, and you are not sure about the engine, what you can do, you ask the seller, pwede punta rin sa Toyota dyan, if you are buying a Toyota. You only pay 1,500 pesos. I-check ng Toyota yan. Meron silang diagnostic machine. Tututukan nila yan. Computerized. It shows in the machine the compression rate of this engine. But you, the buyer, is the one to pay for that amount because you are the one interested. Check nila, naka-print out yan. Lalabas ang result. Ma'am, itong coaching itong binibili nyo. Ang compression rate niya ganito. Mga mahusay pa. 2 years pa bago kayo mag-overall. Ito, 1 year na lang mag-overall na kayo. Ito ma'am, 6 months na lang mag-overall na kayo. Ito, hindi na kayo makakauwi. Wala nang compression. Pag sinabi wala nang compression, wala nang ka-power. Halos, kahit anong gawin mo, hindi siya bibilis. Kasi talagang sira na ang makina. You can easily do that if you are in Metro Manila, where there are different big car manufacturer here. For 1,500 pesos, you can easily use their services. Now, if you are buying a car from the provinces, wala namang ganyan, and the owners are willing to bring it to Manila, what you can do is the ordinary way. One, the smoke coming out from the tailpipe, other side. Ngayon, you listen to the sound of the engine, pandarin mo. Dapat, when you hear the sound of the engine, it's supposed to be smooth sound. You are not supposed to hear knocking sound. Tak, 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 tak. Tumuto, medyo nakakatuder. Para pag may bakat, tak, maya. Or, to know the power of an engine, use the old ordinary method. According to old mechanics, to check the compression rate of an engine without any diagnostic machine, this is the way you do it. You drive the car along the highway at the 60-80 kilometers per hour on high gear. While running straight, bitawan mo lahat. Do not press the clutch, the gas, or the brake. You just wait for the car to voluntarily stop without you stopping it. Since you are running 80, you leave everything. Siyempre, the car starts losing speed. 80, 70, 40, 30, 20. Yan. Mamamatay yan. Pag namatay daw ganito, 80 to 0. Mahina daw ang makina niya. Ang mahusay daw ng makina, pag malakas yan, bago tumigil yan, yan. Bago siya mamatay, mag-jerk muna several times. Yan. Pag mahina ang makina niya. Parang tao. 40 years old, nagiinom mo kayo, nagtatawa na kayo. Sa kakatawa mo, wala namatay. Mahina ang makina mo. Yung lola natin sa probinsya, paano namamatay? 90 years old, 3 araw. Lola, mamatay ka na 3 araw na kayo naghihintay. Naghihintay mo siya 3 araw, 90 years old, ayaw niya mamatay, mahusay yung makina niya. That's the principle behind that. Ngayon, after checking all this, itotal mo ngayon magkano magagastos mo. Based on your estimate, you need 20,000. And he's asking for 100,000. Alam mo, okay sana yung kotse mo eh. Pero marami pang kailangan gawin eh. Remember, this 100,000, This is just sample. It can be 200, it can be 300,000. I'm just using it as a base. Kukunin ko sa 80 now. Ay, masyado naman muna malaking binawas niyo. O sige, hati tayo. Tikitin tayo. Bibigay ko sa 90. O sige, kukunin ko kamo. Yan. Nagkasundo kayo. You make a down payment. If ever you make a down payment, do not give more than 1,000 pesos. Initial down payment. Do not give 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 down payment. Although the car you are buying is worth 500,000, 1 million, no. Kailangan at least 1,000 lang. Because you can never tell, you might change your mind. And the down payment is not refundable. Yan. Nag-down ka ng 30,000. Bayaran ka pa bukas, balance ka mo. Pag uwi mo, may nangyari sa bahay. Nagkasakit ang anak mo. Nagka-emergency. Parang kailangan yung pera. So hindi ka na makaka-afford na bumili ng kotse. Eh, 30,000 mo, paano yan? Hindi refundable yan. So, you cannot forget 30,000. But kung 2,000, 5,000, pwede siguro yan. O, kung nagbagong isip mo, you can forget the down payment. Pero pag nag-down payment ka more than 5,000, mapipigatan ka na. So, pag hindi ka masyadong sigurado pa sa kilos mo, 1,000 lang. Ang importante muna, meron kang initial down payment. Okay, you ask for temporary receipt, promising to come back after several days to pay the full amount. Ngayon, on condition that if you are buying a luxury vehicle, lalo mga Mercedes-Benz, mga Volvo, mga Crown Deluxe, mga imported dyan, you borrow the Xerox copy of the original registration certificate. Basta luxury at imported, kailangan i-check mo yung papeles niyan. And then you go to the LTO main office, East Avenue, Quezon City, Registration Division. Pa-check mo yung papeles sa computer. Ma'am, i-check nga ko ninyo kung walang problema itong coaching ito. Yung computer nila. After a few minutes, lalabas ang result. Alam mo itong coaching ito, hot car yan, hot car. Anong hot car? Sinakyan ko yan, malamig yan. Sobrang ang malamig yan. Malamig ang aircon niya. Hindi ma'am hot car. Hindi, malamig yan. Pag sinabing hot car, hindi taxpaid. Na-release sa custom yan, renimedyo lang nila. Pag nakita ng LTO yun, i-impound nila yan. Mawawala lahat ang pera mo. Kaya nga pag hindi taxpaid, huwag mong bibili kahit murang-mura yan. Mawawala na yung pera mo. Ngayon, kung hindi siya hot car, you pay 200 pesos to the LTO. They will issue certification. Nakalagay dyan, LTO, Land Transportation Office, East Avenue, Quezon City. Date, to whom it may concern, is to certify that a Mercedes-Benz 2005 model, with plate number like this, body number like this, like that, charge number, entered the Philippines on January 1st, 2005, and pay the corresponding taxes in the amount of 2.5 million. Under cost of receipt number, place of issue, date of issue, signed by the registrar. Certified tax paid siya. Paserot mo yan ilang kopya, palagi kang may dala sa compartment mo. Kasi ngayon, pag good order ng kotse mo, palagi sinista ng pulisya. Basta important, bakit ito? Ito ko lang makita ang papeles mo. Baka hindi tax paid yan eh. O, ito, certified yan.